The excitement is high at Lerner and Rose Stadium at Bell Bank Park in Mesa. Tonight, FC Arizona takes the field for the first time in front of the home fans as they get set to host division rival, the Congo Soccer Club out of Ogden, Utah. FC Arizona on the field in the dark uniform, Congo in white. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Pequeno alongside Andy Williams of FC Arizona. And, Coach, it's been a long time in the making for the squad's first home game for FC Arizona. Here it is. And what is it like for them to get to this point and to host that first game in the United Women's Soccer League in front of the home crowd? To the game itself, this is a rematch. FC Arizona won the first matchup just a short time ago on the road convincingly 4-0, and now it's the rematch. And Coach, how difficult is it to beat a team the second time around? So as you were saying, Coach, it's a little easier on home turf.
Yes, especially coming off that win away, you're at home, you're a little more comfortable in front of your families and friends, and then just kind of take it there, and hopefully you can get that first goal and continue where you left off from last game.
FC Arizona knows they have to come prepared to face a Congo squad that was embarrassed the first time around, losing 4-0. So FC Arizona knows they will have to come harder in this matchup. Leading the charge for FC Arizona is head coach Tara Koleski, who has a wealth of experience. And, Coach, I know you're very familiar with Tara being in the same organization. What does Tara bring to this squad?
Well, she's super organized, and I know he has her girls well prepared. She takes her training really seriously, and with the girls coming out, especially at home, I know they're going to come out on top and play the best they can.
So early in this matchup, FC Arizona controlling the play as they did the first time around with their forward and midfield play, and Congo just trying to get it out of their zone. And FC Arizona, as they talked about this week, Coach, in that first matchup, they came out aggressive, they came out with that mentality, and so far, early in this one, they're setting the tone.
Absolutely. Like I said, the first 15 minutes, especially at home, you want to set the tone for the game, and I think they've come out so far and doing that well.
And on that sideline, Caitlin Meter working it, getting the ball with a defender right in front of her. Meter trying to turn the corner, and Meter shoots it across right in front, and the shot just missed, but an excellent setup by FC Arizona. Point blank, good look, and that is a good sign as Meter with the great cross-court pass.
Well, it's a second chance, a second opportunity in the first couple of minutes right here. But especially nice to get that, those touches right now and get those crosses in, and hopefully we can get that finish and get that first goal.
So FC Arizona applying the early pressure as Congo just tries to get the ball out of their zone, but FC Arizona bringing it all kinds of pressure, and Congo's just trying to survive this early onslaught as they finally get the ball to the other side of the field where FC Arizona has some great experience on that back end, and you can see them working it methodically up the field, and Congo's just trying to find a rhythm right now to try to control the pace.
Absolutely. Like I said, you want to set the tone, put them pressure in their half, and hopefully, get some shots on goal. There's Congo's first shot on net. Typical easy save for the keeper right now.
That's what you call the nice, easy, soft one for the goaltender for FC Arizona, and that is Catherine Corlett, who played her college ball at Pacific University and also spent time with the Arizona Arsenal. So now it's FC Arizona once again on the offensive assault, working their way up the field. Shaylin McCarty, and on the other side,
Stewart, number 14.
She hits the turf, and no call on the play. They called it a clean play on Congo, so It's going to be a free kick out of the Congo area. And right now, Congo doesn't have the manpower coming in that FC Arizona came into with this game. But so far, they're doing their best to hold their own as we are shy of 6 minutes into this first frame. And Coach Williams, when you have an FC Arizona team coming into a new league and they spring out of the gates with a first road victory and then come back home, what does that do for them to set the tone in a brand new league to show what they're made of?
Well, I know they're all excited right now, and especially playing at home in front of the fans, home opener. Trying to get that first goal and control this game, which so far they've been doing, but we just finish our chances right now.
And there's an opportunity. Shayla McCarty up the field. McCarty and a goalie with a sliding save, and McCarty with a one-on-one opportunity, and give the goalkeeper Tegan Franson, who played her college ball at Salt Lake Community College, comes up big on the slide.
Well, big touch there by the forward, allowing the goalkeeper to come out and take control of the pass.
And for Congo, there's no question. There's a pride factor for this team out of Ogden, Utah. They were embarrassed in the first matchup, losing 4-0. Look, they're 0-3 on the year, Coach. I mean, they've scored only once. They've given up 12 goals. This is a team that's looking to have a positive result in some shape or form here tonight.
Well, for them, the most key important fact is for them to keep it 0-0 as long as they can, to give them a chance, whether in the second half to squeeze in a goal or just come out with a tie. So hopefully we can, like I said, create more opportunities and get our chances and put them away.
So FC Arizona with a side-out opportunity. And Krista Zalach will throw it in from the outside as she eyes her. You gotta like that. The unicycle. Great athletic move. And it's punched out as FC Arizona will remain that. And that, Coach, that's not something you see very often. Little bicycle action from the throw-in.
Yeah, we usually call those the flip throw. Usually see it in college, on the college level, but not so much in the pro situations anymore. But it's effective, long throw, and to create panic in the 18, which they did.
So here comes FC Arizona, another throw-in opportunity. Thrown right across. Congo trying to clear it out. They shoot it, but it's recaptured by FC Arizona. Now it's punched back, and FC Arizona's backfield will get a little work as they knock it down to Catherine Corlett, who boots it to her left side. And by now, FC Arizona, no question, has control of the play. 9 minutes into this one as they shoot one down the field again. Shaylin McCarty across. Looks like we might get an offsides call, Coach.
Yes, she made her run a little bit too early. She just needs to time her run. She doesn't need to move too early. She has a lot of pace on the outside, so if she holds her run, she probably can get the next one next time.
So an offsides call, critical in that point of attack for FC Arizona. So Congo looking to make some noise in this one, and so far they've been on their heels throughout this match. They haven't even seen or really threatened FC Arizona. Now it's FC Arizona once again bumping some bodies. Congo on that back end trying to clear it out. They knock it up the field, working it up that right side. Give Congo some credit. They don't have the bodies FC Arizona does, but needs to say they're hanging in this one. 10 minutes in, this one knocked down the field. That'll go back in FC Arizona's way. We appreciate you dialing us in on WTSMTV. FC Arizona making their home debut part of the United Women's Soccer League. Squad opened with the 1-0, make that a 4-0 victory over Congo just a couple weeks ago, and now the rematch right here at Lerner and Rose Stadium at Bell Bank Park in Legacy Field in Mesa. That is a mouthful right there. But needs to say, it's a beautiful complex. And, Coach, for a lot of these players that went off to college or played in different parts of the world, this facility wasn't even here a short time ago. And can you talk about what you've seen from this complex?
Well, this facility just opened up earlier this year, and both teams, our men's side and women's side, all train here. The turf fields are immaculate. The stadium field right now is kind of messed up from football being played on it, but hopefully next couple of months they'll get it back resodded and looking pristine again. But it's super special for these athletes to be out here on these fields and working on their craft, not having to worry about a bumpy pitch or bad touches on crappy fields. So this is just a blessing for them, and I'm kind of jealous. When I was younger, I didn't have these opportunities to play on fields like this.
No question. I remember playing baseball back in my day. My high school, we had a palm tree in left center field, so now you go out to some of these fields that are just pristine, and the kids are so fortunate nowadays that they play on fields that are just immaculate, so well kept, and obviously for them, it's truly a blessing, and it allows their play to be that much better when they step on a field that they know they're going to get the perfect top, they're going to get the perfect flow of a game that they can be part of. So Congo now on the offensive attack, and now it's FC Arizona trying to clear it out, and Meter on that left side. She shoots it up the field. Opportunity for FC Arizona. Working that left side. Congo breaks it up in the middle. They shoot it back the other way. Congo led by Coach Fuse. And now it's FC Arizona trying to apply some defensive pressure, but Congo right there shooting it across. Merrill giving chase. Merrill, interesting story. Spent some time with the Guam national team. That's always a good thing when you have a chance to play for a national team.
Absolutely. I'm sure she gets some quality air miles coming back and forth, going to Guam and Arizona. But she's a captain here and leading by example by playing with the national team. Opportunity to play World Cup qualifiers, so pretty special.
No question. So once again, it's FC Arizona trying to make some noise. Looks like Shayla McCarty was trying to get a good look. Now it's Congo trying to work the ball up the other way. This one will go out of bounds. Good diving, hustling play by Congo. Unfortunately, Kendall Harris just a little late on that as now FC Arizona goes back to work offensively. No score, about 14 minutes in. This one just punched up the field. Opportunity for FC Arizona. Goalie is out of place, and this one is shot wide. My goodness, the play was there, and Molly Baker, who played her college ball at LSU, just shoots left.
Yeah, another opportunity again. Score in the first 15, 20 minutes here. Just knocking on the door. I'm sure one's going to come eventually.
A great pooch pass to Molly Baker. The goalie was out of the box. She slipped, and Baker just shot wide, and that keeps the score at 0. But no question, Congo, it's on its heels. It does not have the bodies, and at some point you got to wonder if they can sustain this energy and not run out of gas, because FC Arizona, they've got the bodies. That pooch on the side. Once again, a good quality knock by Caitlin Meter. And no question, you can see the energy level. FC Arizona has got the edge.
Yeah, you can see how Meter's attacking the right side and playing through the Baker. And eventually Baker's going to get one. She's had 3 opportunities now, and I think she might finish with 3 at the end of this game.
So FC Arizona continues their offensive assault as Congo will try to knock this out of their end, courtesy of Tegan Franson, the goaltender. She gets it up, and Congo trying to work it to midfield, and they get a nice pass, and they try to just dump it down the field, but you got 3 FC Arizona defenders right in the back end who do a nice job of taking care of business. So it goes back to Catherine Corlett, the goaltender, shoots it up to her right side. And, Coach, as we see FC Arizona continuing their play, I know the men's squads are in action, and they're doing very well. Give us a rundown of how the men are progressing.
Well, we're supposed to have a doublehead tonight, but unfortunately, in the NPSL league, our opponents from Vegas couldn't make it down. They're having team troubles, but as of right now, the NPSL team is in 4th place in playoff run. 3 more games left. 2 more at home, 1 away, and I think if we can finish out the season on a good run, I think we can squeak into the playoffs and start a new season again. For the UPSL men's team, they're currently playing down at Barca Academy right now. We're currently in 3rd place. The playoffs start next week, so it's a possibility of us either hosting or traveling for the playoff game next week. But I'm pretty excited that both teams have the chance to be in the playoffs again.
Bottom line, you get in, it's a new season, anything can happen.
Absolutely. Last year the UPSL team went on to the quarterfinals last year, played against out there by Baker again. Went to the quarterfinals, lost to LAFC's Academy. Exciting playoff game, but hopefully we can take it a little further this year.
So FC Arizona, another shot by Molly Baker, and Congo grasping for air right now, just trying to survive this offensive onslaught by FC Arizona. FC Arizona came out fast in the first matchup between these two teams, and once again, deep into Congo area. And this shot is high. Another good look, and Shayla McCarty, just too much lift on the shot.
Yeah, I think she's more of a right-footed person. She kind of leaned back on that left-footed shot. Hopefully she can get over it next time and hopefully hit the frame.
So Congo making that trip from Ogden, Utah. Call it a car ride, about 13, 14 hours. Call it a plane flight. Oh, that's a nice, comfortable one. Call it probably about two hours, if that. So needless to say, FC Arizona on its home turf, playing in front of the home fans for a first time. A lot of this FC Arizona squad grew up here in the Arizona area. Players talked about it this week. They wanted to go out and represent well, like Alexis Johnson, a midfielder who played at Chaparral High School, and Adriana Orozco, who played at Dorado High in the West Side and played for ASU, and Congo getting back on defense, and this one just knocked by the goaltender trying to get it to midfield, and FC Arizona meet her right there and shoots it up one. This one a one-on-one opportunity, and this one squeaks in for the goal. Do they rule it?
Yes, definitely a goal.
And excellent work by FC Arizona. Give the goal to number 24, Katrina Weatherall. And just great placement by FC Arizona. Great teamwork and the speed, electricity. Congo right now had no answers on the play.
Absolutely. This right side is just a big hole for the Congo back line, and seen it coming all day, that they're just coming through on the right side. Finally, we had a chance to put one on frame, and that's our first goal for the night.
Katrina Weatherall gets the party started here in Mesa. Just a good look. Gets it into the left corner of the end zone. So FC Arizona strikes first. We'll call that about 20 minutes into this one. And FC Arizona with the ball looking for more. And a good first half for Coach Koleski and her squad, as they've really taken this one by storm. And they've jumped out. They talked about being aggressive. They talked about setting the tone. And, Coach, sometimes you can say all the right things, but FC Arizona backing up all their words this week. And once again, on the attack, another centering pass, a beaut. Congo did just enough. And look at FC Arizona. Shot on goal. Defender right there. This one, the header, and this one is good. FC Arizona bangs it home. And the home team up 2-0. And, Coach, you're standing loud and proud watching your team dominate.
Absolutely. Like I said, once that first one goes in, it's a sigh of relief, and I think they're going to relax now, and hopefully, we keep putting more in an onion bag.
So FC Arizona gets another one in the book. We're going to give this one to Caitlin Meter. Meter with close range and banged it home. And FC Arizona now with a 2-0 lead. And that one came just about a couple minutes after the first goal. So Coach Koleski and her squad talked about being aggressive. They talked about setting the tone, and they're doing just that. A squad that making its first-year appearance in the United Women's Soccer League and setting the message loud and proud that they are a force. And, Coach, when I talked to Coach Koleski this week, she talked about one of the amazing things about her squad was there's talent at all positions and everyone's being pushed.
Oh, that's what you always want as a coach. You don't want to just have your starting lineup. Can't work things out in the second half. So if you have girls that are on the bench that are pushing the starters, it's always a plus for you.
No question. Having those able bodies that are anxious and hungry to make their mark whenever their numbers is called is always a great thing. So FC Arizona controlling play with the side out. Good hustle and working that right side. Congo taking it away for the short time, trying to work it upfield. FC Arizona just bringing the physicality. Good work by Krista Zaloch, who I had an opportunity to talk to before this game. She was so excited about the matchup, as were her teammates. Look, first home game in a new league. So much buildup, so much excitement. Playing in front of friends and family members and people that have made the trek to support women's soccer. And no question, women's soccer across the world, Coach. I'm preaching and I'm saying the obvious. We're talking about a sport on the women's side and on the men's that's growing nonstop.
Absolutely, and then you have World Cup coming out here in another 5 years. I think U.S. and North America, and then of course you have the opportunity to play in a women's top league, best league here in Arizona to represent women's soccer. So, like I said, these girls are super, super excited to represent FC Arizona and the state of Arizona.
Shot on goal by Katrina Weatherall, point blank. That one suffocated by Tegan Franson, the goaltender for Congo. Congo right now, they're almost down on the mat saying no mas, but he needs to say they've got to play this half out. And a body falling hard on the turf. And we do have another look inside our booth. Replays are up and running. And we've got a player down for Congo on the turf. So it looks like we might have a penalty kick opportunity. Looks like there was a trip from behind, so that's the referee's discretion. So Congo with an opportunity right here. And stepping in for a opportunity to bang it home. Get a jersey number here right for you. Number 4, Tori Washington. Played her college ball at Dixie State University. She's going up against Catherine Corlett. Shot is high. And that keeps Congo off the board. So in that situation, Coach, you're one-on-one. You're the goaltender between the pipes. What are you thinking?
I think a lot of things were going through her head at the moment. She didn't look too confident running up to the ball, and as you saw, she just kind of leaned way back, and when you do that, it kind of follows what you do, and just went into the parking lot.
And it's FC Arizona exploding up the field. How about the speed by Shaylin McCarty? My goodness. She is on point, knocks it across the field, looking for that centering pass. Looks like she was looking for Caitlin Meter there, and that one goes long. But, Coach, when we look at these two teams right now, it's like a tale of two different squads, and there's no question FC Arizona's got the bodies, and they've got the speed factor as well.
Well, I think they're playing a 3-5-2 formation right now. Back on the right side for so I think they're probably last game and went home and worked on it, and so this is how we're going to attack, and so far it's successful.
We appreciate you dialing us up on WTSMTV Sports. You are watching FC Arizona, their first home game in the United Women's Soccer League against the Congo Soccer Club out of Ogden, Utah. FC Arizona striking fast, getting goals from Katrina Weatherall and Caitlin Meter for a 2-0 lead. And so far, it's been sheer domination by the home team. FC Arizona in the dark jerseys, Congo in the white. Once again, FC Arizona making some noise. How about the speed? And the shot, and this one is good! Isabella Stewart just doing it! Taking the ball, Coach, and running with it, and delivers a laser in the corner of the net. Take another look. Isabella Stewart just pumped it in fifth gear. Congo in slow motion. Stewart wanting it, the fire, desire, and coming up big. And that is just sheer all-out effort. So for all the fans that are making their first ever trip to the Lerner and Rose Stadium here at the Bank Belt Ballpark, they are being treated by the home team. 3-0 lead by FC Arizona. Isabella Stewart just with a fantastic effort. And right now, if you're FC Arizona, that back end, your defenders, they're watching in awe right now. They're not getting a lot of work, Coach.
I think they're watching the clock right now. This is about time when's halftime. Get a break and regroup, and hopefully come up with a better effort in the second half.
No question, Congo right now just trying to stay alive somewhat, but they've fallen behind big. So we've got a opportunity for FC Arizona. And another beautiful bicycle effort. Can't say enough about that. That is just sheer entertainment at its best. And Congo just doing its best to clear this one out. So not only are you getting some sheer great athletic plays, but you're getting your money's worth. You're getting some entertainment as well. And that is a quality combination given by the home team. So Congo. Now it's FC Arizona taking the ball right back. Stewart on that right side, who was electric a short time ago. A little pooch upfield, taken away by Congo. And I love Shaylin McCarty. McCarty, left side, FC Arizona shot, and this one is good! FC Arizona scores yet again! The home team putting on a show, a laser from the left side. And give the credit to number 22, Caitlin Meter. Meter scores yet again, and it's a 4-0 FC Arizona lead. Meter, point blank, and shoots a bullet right into the right side of the net. And right now, it's all FC Arizona. And if you're Congo, Coach, you've been in these situations before. If you're Coach Buse, and what do you say to your squad?
First of all, is somehow we got to figure out how to defend this left side defense for Congo. As you see, last goal again, build up was down the right side, played through the middle, and Stewart was left wide open on their far side and just placed it in the far corner again. Just everything they've been doing is down the right side, and like I said, it's been successful so far.
Tara Koleski dialing up a great game plan for FC Arizona. 4 first-half goals. Really taking control of this one early on. And FC Arizona looking to make it 2 straight victories over the Congo squad, making that trek from Ogden, Utah. Now, Coach, we don't want to look ahead, but next week, it's a big one. FC Arizona taking on Santa Clarita, the Blue Heat, the defending champions of the league. They also won in 2016. When you take on a squad like that, the defending champions, what comes to mind and what do you have to do to potentially pull that one off?
Well, California is known for a hotbed of soccer, both women's and men's side. So if they're defending champions, there should be a reason for that. So with this, right now, I think the Utah team is just going to fold over for the rest of the game. So I think FC Arizona should just take it as a training session and try and start preparing for next week.
So when you talk about preparing, if you're Coach Koleski, obviously you're thinking about probably strategy, you're thinking about maybe some different formations. What would you do right now if you're Coach Koleski? What would you work on if you know you're taking on the powerhouse, the league standard next week?
I would try and focus more on build-up play, holding the ball a little bit more, possessing. Right now we're just playing direct because we know the team's a little bit weak and we're trying to get more goals at home. But right now I would just tell the ladies to just put a foot on the ball, try and get 10, 15, 20 passes and let them get more tired and start working on stuff for next week.
We appreciate you dialing us up on WTSM TV. You're watching FC Arizona and their season home opener taking on the Congo Soccer Club out of Ogden, Utah. And right now it's all about the home blue. FC Arizona standing loud and proud. 4 first-half goals. They've dominated every shape and form. Goals by Katrina Weatherall, Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart, and Meter yet again. So the big question I have tonight, Coach, look, we still have a lot of soccer left to play. I want to see Meter get the hat trick.
Absolutely.
I want to see hats flying on that field later tonight. That's what we're all going for at this point. No question, the win, they're going to get it. But let's see some history in the making for our home opener as well.
That would be special, especially for your fans and your family.
So Congo, after taking a timeout to regroup and think about things, we're about to get ready to kick off. We're 34 minutes into this first half and a dominating first half by the home team. Good crowd on hand supporting FC Arizona. A lot of young kids out here. The future of soccer in the stands as well. And, of course, Coach, the beautiful thing when I went out to the FC Arizona practice the other night was the younger generations of the club teams and of the younger girls and, of course, on the boys' squads as well. And, Coach, can you talk a little bit about the development of starting at such a young age and getting those youngsters involved and making soccer part of their life?
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make these kids fall in love with the game as they grow older, and then we give them the opportunity to play, whether it's semi-professional. Hopefully, in the next 3-5 years, we're looking to take, hopefully, join the pro ranks. I think that's our main goal here, is to be whether it's for the boys side with the MLS Next Pro, or with the ladies going for NWSL. I think with the owner Jamie here, I think that's the hold on chance there. But I think that's our vision to bring quality soccer on both sides of the equation, and hopefully we can bring a women's the top professional league here. I think that would be our goal.
That'd be fantastic. So FC Arizona with another corner kick opportunity. Hand is up, and the shot is booted. This one a good one. Point blank. Ball bounces around. This one goes out of bounds. Good hustle effort by Krista Zalach, who's played a nice first half from her midfield position. She's applied pressure. She's kept Congo from working the ball on the offensive set. And once again, FC Arizona, now we're going to have a corner kick from the other side of the field. So FC Arizona make that, looks like it will be a corner opportunity. It's that meter there. Make that number 24, Katrina Weatherall. Weatherall will give it a quality boot opportunity. Fires this one up. Congo knocks it away, but giving chase is the quick one. Alyssa Murray. Murray. Congo just booting it upfield. Murray giving chase. Gotta love the effort by Murray, just trying to track the ball down from behind, putting that pressure on Congo. The kids, the players, the coaches talked about relentless pressure. FC Arizona applying it throughout this one. 37 minutes plus into this first half, and a dominating one for FC Arizona. And, Coach, as you look at this one, not really a lot of negatives for the home team.
Not at all. Just the first 3-4 shots weren't on target. And then once we started hitting the target, the goals just kept flying in.
Good efforts all the way around. Once again, Katrina Weatherall got the scoring started. Then it was Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart with the phenomenal all-out effort, basically outrunning the Congo defensive unit. And then it was Meter again for a 4-0 lead. And right now, if you'd like to be anyone, how would you like to be Catherine Corlett, the goaltender for FC Arizona? Because she's, and then we got another goal, another shot, a blister, and we're going to have to take another look. FC Arizona right there. This one, 39 feet out from the left side. A quality rip, quality pass, goes right to a good look, and banging it home is Molly Baker. Great work by Molly Baker. Caught Congo flat-footed, and that lead is now 5-0. So FC Arizona, everyone getting involved. And the only one who might not score on the night is goaltender Catherine Corlett. But you know what? Never know. Might shoot her on the other side of the field to give her opportunity as well. So FC Arizona bringing the lightning, bringing the thunder. And we talked about potential monsoon weather tonight, but, Coach, if there's any kind of, bad weather, bad attitudes right now, it's FC Arizona flexing big and just really dominating on the home turf. And couldn't ask for a better effort from the home team. So excited for this matchup. Squad that's about a month and a half in of building by head coach Tara Koleski. A team with so many great athletes, and once again another opportunity from the right side. And this one is knocked out of play, but Shaylin McCarty on her giddy-up. And Jensen Keith, who played her soccer at Cal State San Bernardino, hustled, or that would have been goal number 6 on the night. You talk about FC Arizona providing all the highlights, and we're going to have a corner kick opportunity. Weatherall with the short little boot to McCarty. McCarty working that right side. Weatherall, fancy footwork, shot, and that is saved. And the redirect is in! FC Arizona does it yet again, providing the lightning and the thunder. And let's take another look on that replay and give the goal. As we'll check it out on the replay, point blank and there, fires it in. And it's a 6-0 FC Arizona lead. And we'll try to get you a number on that as we'll take a look back at that play shortly. So FC Arizona 6-0. You name it, they've done it in this half. And Congo with a rare opportunity of getting the ball on the defensive side of the field against FC Arizona. Congo working that right side, booting it up. Knocked away by Merrill. FC Arizona just punching it, dumping it back on the back end. Now knocking it up the field, getting it to midfield. And this is where FC Arizona is so dangerous. FC Arizona, give that goal credit to, that was Krista Zalach on that goal. That was actually number 37 on that goal. Krista Zalach on that goal. So everyone getting involved with a 6-0 FC Arizona lead. And the penalty goes against FC Arizona. Looks like some potential bodies getting tangled up. Only a couple minutes left in this half. And if you're Coach Koleski, what's the message at halftime?
Keep doing what we're doing. I can see that she's having some substitutes warm up right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if she makes some changes at halftime just to get these substitutes some minutes and hopefully get on the goal fest.
Isabella Stewart was trying to bunch it now. Oh, Merrill knocks the body down, and that's going to bring out a... And that could have been worthy of a yellow card right there because Merrill did give a solid shove from behind. And Merrill, I had an opportunity to talk to her this week, Coach. She said the hardest part about her growing up, she was always the smallest kid on the team. So she had to always work harder and always come with that edge attitude. And she shows she's not afraid to lay some lumber down, and that's what you need from your defender.
Well, to be honest, Merrill trained with our men's team before she went to Guam, so I've had her in practices a couple times last year, and you can see she's very physical and super strong.
And another shot opportunity by Shayla McCarty. McCarty just grazes off the goaltender, who denies McCarty. And Coach, I think McCarty, at this point, as well as she's played, I'm shocked she hasn't scored in this one.
Yes, I'm telling you, it'll come. Just keep shooting. Your goal will come.
We are closing in on the end of the first half, and so far it's been a great first half as Katrina Witherall will have the corner kick opportunity. Witherall shoots it. This one, point blank, Congo with the header, knocks it away. Congo just trying to clear it out, find a positive in a very dominating first half by FC Arizona. And they work it up to midfield, but FC Arizona applying pressure, trying to get the ball back. And that is going to, looks like we might have some extra time to play with here, as the clock has not been reset, so needs to say there's extra time in this first half as Congo working that left side. courtesy of Delaney West. Now getting it over the middle to Kendall Harris. Dump back down. The midfielders of Congo trying to make something happen. They just dump it. And Catherine Corlett gets the easy take and just dumps it up to her defenders, trying to work it up the field. FC Arizona had such a strong first half, not trying to make any mistakes on their back end. Now it's Taylor Franson coming out of her goal area for Congo to secure the ball. Franson Franson's had a very, very difficult first half. She's been under a tremendous assault, coach. And if you're her head coach, how do you build her spirits? Because she hasn't had a lot of help in that back end.
Just going off the last play. If you look at that save she made, that's always a confidence builder. Hopefully she can keep her focus and not think about the score and just think about the next play.
So we have some extra time going on right now as Congo trying to find some positives in a very lopsided first half. And once again, it's FC Arizona. A little punch up the field. FC Arizona, it's McCarty. McCarty shoots, and this one is high. McCarty with the wheels, and looked like that could have been close to being offsides, but she kind of toted the line and fired a laser that just went right over the net. And once again, Tegan Franson on her heels, and that time she gets the shot in her favor as it sailed over the net. So Congo survives the assault by McCarty as Congo just tries to move it up the field. Now FC Arizona dumps it back down. Giving chase is Isabella Stewart on that right side. Stewart being relentless, not giving in. Congo doing its best, trying to get out of this half with no more damage being done. Gotta love the effort by everyone from FC Arizona. Working so hard, trying to make things happen. FC Arizona. And that is going to do it for this first half. FC Arizona, 45 minutes plus in. And the home team with a dominating 6-0 lead. We'll take a short time out here on WTSM TV. You're watching FC Arizona in their home opener against the Congo Soccer Club right here on WTSM TV. And welcome back to Lerner Rose Stadium at Bell Bank Park. Halftime between FC Arizona and Congo Soccer Club out of Ogden, Utah. FC Arizona laying the smackdown in the first half. Goals by Katrina Weatherall, Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart, Meter again, Molly Baker, and Christy Zalich to end a dominating first half. And Coach, this week had the opportunity to talk to the young ladies. They've talked about the opportunity to be underneath the lights, to be in front of the home crowd, to play that first home game historically in a new league, and they have not disappointed.
Not at all. They've been coached well, as you can see, and they came out with the fire and the energy and brought it to Congo. And as you can see the scoreboard, you can see the result.
One of the most impressive things about this first half is the speed, the quickness, the athleticism of FC Arizona. We're 2 games in, Coach. No question, this is a team that's got the speed, they've got the weapons. They can be a force in this league.
Yes, I think so. And if you look at the background of all these the ladies here, most of them look like they went to D1 schools compared to Congo, where community college and second division teams. So there's a big difference in quality of play, and the athletes are on display tonight.
And we're seeing the athleticism, of course, favors FC Arizona. What about on the technical and the schematic side? What have you seen from Koleski and her team that you've been impressed with from a coach's point of view?
Well, from my point, I think they've, like I said, they played last week with this team already, or recently. And they've just been pounding on this right side all day long, and creating opportunities and crosses and finishes from this right side. And I think, based on what happened last game, I think that's what the game plan was, is to attack this right side and get chances.
And we've seen FC as Arizona attack from that right side. And what's really been impressive, Coach, is that the shots on goal, they haven't been just little knocks, little pooches. Every shot has been a laser and on point, and the athleticism of FC Arizona is so well apparent in this one.
Yeah, the quality of technique these girls have is pretty disparaging right now, and it's just a lot better from FC Arizona right now.
So the big question for this second half, does Caitlin Meter, who's already got 2 goals on the night, we kind of talked about in the first half, Coach, does she get the hat trick? Do we see hats on the field?
I would hope so, especially for the first home game, especially for her and her family here. And I know she's probably talking to Tara and just telling her, let me get one more, and then you can take me off after that.
Now, one player who we want to see get the ball between the pipes is forward Shaylin McCarty, who's been just a blur on the field, dazzling speed, and she's had a couple opportunities. Some have sailed high, but no question, she's been impressive setting up this FC Arizona offense in that first half.
McCarty and Baker, the 2 forwards up top, are creating opportunities. They're linking up well, and the shots on target have been quality shots, and they're just overpowering this defense right now.
Yeah, and another great individual effort is the goal by Isabella Stewart that made it 3-0. Yep. Stewart basically from the right side, Coach, she basically outran the whole Congo
the whole defense
and knocked it in. And what we're seeing right now is an FC Arizona team 2 games in, setting the tone, setting a message throughout the league that this is a team that has the horses to be reckoned with. And, Coach, for a young team coming out and doing what they've done, and look, it is what it is. Congo is outmanned in this one, but the bottom line, you have to play your schedule, and so far, FC Arizona is showing in a big way what they're capable of doing.
Yeah, I think with the 2 wins now, I can guarantee this will be a win. It builds confidence, especially going into the defending champs next week. Coming off these 2 games where, first of all, hopefully we get another shutout, which is more important for the defense. But, have these ladies going in confident, scoring goals, and getting their chances and putting them on frame.
So let's take a look at the stats, and no question, Coach. Shots on goal, that says it all. 11-0 Corners in favor. FC Arizona dominating at every category. And that is what we've talked about the first half of FC Arizona coming out, setting the tone, setting the pace. And the numbers are so glaringly in favor of FC Arizona. We've talked about the domination. The numbers back it up. The scoreboard backs it up as well. So for the second half, Coach, if you're Koleski and her team, what are you looking to see?
The same energy in the first 15 minutes. You come out and you forget the score line, and you start from 0-0, and you start again. Hopefully, after that first 15 minutes, then you start looking to make some subs. Hopefully, and then get those substitutes in to get them, accustomed to playing, especially at home here. Getting in front of the fans, their family too. Give them the opportunity to get some minutes.
So FC Arizona with a 6-0 lead. We'll have more from Lerner and Rose Stadium in just a bit. You're watching FCA Arizona in their home opener against the Congo Soccer Club from Ogden, Utah. And right now the home team, sheer domination, up 6-0. We'll have more in just a moment.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Hi, this is Doug with AC Doctors, and this is another testimonial of one of our satisfied customers.
We were experiencing some issues with our air conditioner not cooling our house properly in the summer heat, and so we called AC Doctors, and they were able to come out quickly and efficiently fix everything and be able to get our house up and running again. What made me the happiest about AC Doctors was the quality and efficiency of their techs as they came into my home. I felt they were very trustworthy and they did the job that they were needed to do and were able to get us back up and running. What exceeded my expectations about AC Doctors was the value of their work and their competitive price, along with having friendly and capable staff. If someone asked me if they should use AC Doctors, I would say absolutely. Their techs and their staff go above and beyond, and their prices are very competitive with anything else that we've seen. I trust AC Doctors, and so should you.
We want you to find out for yourselves. Give us a call or find us on our website at theacdoctors.com.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down.
It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
G.
You all right, girl? You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them.
Go on, Kelly. Susie Awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
And welcome back to Lerner and Rose Stadium at Bell Bank Park. The new Legacy Park out in Mesa, just a gorgeous facility. If you haven't been out here, it's fantastic. It has soccer fields, it has football fields, volleyball fields, softball fields. My daughter just played in a club softball tournament last week on the other side of the park. Simply amazing. All turf, perfect hops, perfect bounces, just gorgeous out here. Got to give a lot of props to City Mesa putting this thing together.
Absolutely, and don't forget you have basketball, volleyball, beach volleyball, and then there's also some other outdoor event stuff they do here. So they do everything. So it's like Disney World on for sports.
Yeah, and all they need is Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck roaming around the park, and Goofy as well. And I can tell you there's been nothing goofy about FC Arizona in this one, leading 6-0 at the half. And for goaltender Catherine Corlett, she hasn't seen a lot of action in this one, Coach. So what's her mindset for this second half? Because, look, next week when the squad takes on Santa Clarita, the Blue Heat, defending champions, the mindset's going to be a little different. So for you, you have to address your goaltender who hasn't had a lot of work in this first half. What's that kind of message when you pull your goaltender aside and try to get a refocus for a game that's so lopsided?
Just just remain focused. There's going to be times where she's going to have the ball, and whenever she does, just do the simple things. She's made maybe 3 touches of the ball today, and I thought she's done well, even though she's hadn't had a shot. But playing with her feet and playing the ball out, she's been good so far.
So we look at the FC Arizona schedule, and we talked about it next week. Santa Clarita, right here next week in Mesa. The Blue Heat, 2-time champions in this league, the defending champions from last year. And, Coach, what's that vibe going to be like when you take on the defending champs? You have them in your yard, in your park. What's the electricity going to be like next week?
Well, they're going to be a lot more pumped now, especially after coming off this win in front of the home fans here. You're going to be excited, especially to show how good you are against the defending champs, and to put your mark in this league and say, yeah, we're here to stay.
So both teams are back on the field. We're getting ready to start this second half. So glad you can join us right here on WTSMTV with FC Arizona men's coach Andy Williams. I'm Joe Pequeno. Thanks for dialing us up on this beautiful Saturday night from Mesa, Arizona. Yes, it is a little warm outside, but FC Arizona, no question, they're turning up the heat in such the big way with 6 first-half goals in dominating fashion. A rematch of this game they just played just a short time ago with FC Arizona winning that game 4-0, and now Congo is just looking for the bus just to get back to Ogden, Utah in one piece. So we start the second half, and the ball is in Congo's possession. Now FC Arizona working it up the field. An opportunity, a shot, and this one goes wide, but a nice knock in the middle, and just great work by FC Arizona, applying the pressure immediately by Tatiana Lizarraga, who played her college ball at Long Island University and a Tucson native.
Nice. Yeah, I think she's a sub. There's a couple more subs that have come in. So, like I said, I thought she saw a bunch of substitutes warming up. 10 minutes left in the first half, and I think Coach Tara made some switches.
So, Coach, when you get players coming off the bench, this is their opportunity. For Coach Koleski, what do you want to see from some of the subs that are now in the ball game?
The level of play to remain the same. They come on to change the game, and hopefully they continue the pressure, they continue the quality of play and getting shots on target and keeping up the shutout for FC Arizona.
So no question, FC Arizona riding a shutout right now, and now from their back end, if Congo should put some pressure on, what do you want to see from your defenders, Coach? Because, look, they haven't been tested. We talked about the goaltender, the message for her. What do you want to see from your defense in the second frame? Because, look, next week, the competition level, it takes up another notch.
Just being tight and not making any mistakes, keeping it simple. And like I said, just get the shutout, continue for this 45 minutes, and, start working on, prepping for next week.
Yeah, no question. FC Arizona doing a nice job in front of the home crowd. They will still a lot of soccer left to be played, but unless they fall asleep at the wheel, looks like they'll have this one handy. Another opportunity out front, and that ball just goes wide of Lizarraga, who's giving good chase with some fancy footwork on the left side. Boots it across, and that one is snagged in by the Congo goaltender, Tegan Franson. Good knock by Diana Daywood from that left side, the lefty, putting a nice shot on goal, and Franson was there. And not too many positives for Congo in this one, but Franson with a nice goal with a good read on the shot from the left side by Diana Daywood, the Chicago State University product. So soccer, no question. Hey, you're getting great players from all over on this FC Arizona team. Utah Valley, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Chicago State, Pacific University, Creighton, University of Northern Colorado, Marquette, Purdue University, University of Wyoming. Another shot opportunity. So FC Arizona, new blood in the game, and they're pumping the energy, Coach. They're pumping it.
Yeah, so far the 3 subs that have come in have taken shots on frame. So they're continuing where the Stars left off, and they want to get their name on the score sheet too.
No question. FC Arizona, when this one's all said and done, this squad doesn't want to settle for 6. They'd love to get in double figures if possible, and that means everyone's getting in on the fun. And looks like we won't see Caitlin Meter have an opportunity for the hat trick. She's done for the night. She scored a couple goals in that first half, but it was such a dominating performance. I mean, a variety of players had multiple opportunities to score some goals and then some. That first half, you got goals by Witherall, Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart, Meter again, Molly Baker, and Krista Zalich. And Congo giving chase. Franson coming up and denying the opportunity. Looks like that was Molly Baker with an opportunity for her second goal of the night. So FC Arizona coming out of this gates in that second half and providing the energy and effort for FC Arizona. Just a seamless transition from their starters into their subs. And for Congo, it seems like everything is so hard for them. Yeah. Whether it be defensively or offensively, it just seems like it's a team that just has a long way to go to be competitive this season.
Yeah, they're struggling to connect passes, and then unfortunately if you don't connect passes, the ball comes back down and you're just defending.
So FC Arizona, little pooch on that right side. Good work by Diana Daywood. Congo taking it back, trying to work that ball up to midfield. In this second half, body on the turf. Congo looking for some positives on that right side. Possession remains with Congo, as Isaiah Pearson will throw it in and dumps the ball right off to her teammates, and Congo working that side. Pearson gets the ball right back. FC Arizona defender, that's Merrill right there, gives it a head knock. And no question, Coach, I know if Merrill went out and practiced with the boys' squads, she worked those men out there, right? She made them work a little bit, didn't she?
Absolutely. She didn't back down from anything. She came out with the intensity and the fire that she has, and she competed well and showed well.
You gotta love that. You gotta love when someone comes out to your squad for the first time, and instead of, because anytime you get a new player coming out to a squad, they might be reserved, or they might be a little timid, not knowing the personnel, not feeling comfortable. But you gotta love Merrill standing loud and proud, saying, "Oh, I'm bringing my A game, and I'm not afraid."
Yeah, she's preparing for World Cup, so she's like, "All right, I need to get better. I need to get some practice in before I take off." And she came out and did well.
So Congo deep in their end. Molly Baker giving chase, worked the ball up the field. And it's Daywood right there on that right side. Little pooch pass across. FC Arizona. Shot down the field for Molly Baker. Baker giving chase, and now Baker outrunning her defender, Baker. The ball gets knocked out of bounds, so it looks like it's an opportunity for FC Arizona. It looks like Dana Daywood just grasping for a little bit of a air at the moment. Now on the throw-in opportunity. Baker. Merrill. Knocked back on the back end. Shot across. FC Arizona working all corners of the field. Congo getting back in their set. Right in the middle. Congo trying to clear it out. Punching it up the field. FC Arizona giving chase. Now it's Congo with an opportunity. But right there on that back end, good work by the FC Arizona defenders. Controlling that pace, working that ball up to the left side. Dinah Daywood going up, shooting it up the field. And it's Franson running up for the save, taking the opportunity away from Tatiana Lizarraga, who was giving chase. The Tucson native trying to get in the score column. Here we are. 8 minutes plus into this second half. FC Arizona with a dominating first frame, doing everything right. They talked about coming out fast. They talked about coming out aggressive, and they've done that and more. Athleticism off the charts, speed off the charts, teamwork off the charts. Only thing we haven't seen is the defense and the goaltending being truly tested, but in the course of a season, that will come. The games will get bigger and better, but no question. Tonight, Tara Koleski and her team, they've shown they've got the ability to be a force in this league and make some noise in their division. Shot on goal. That one goes left. Good shot. Good work up the field. FC Arizona. Catherine Corlett. On that back end, watching her teammates just control the tempo. Corlett, the goaltender, dressed in orange. And watching her teammates control the pace as Franson gives chase. So Congo, not much has gone right. This squad will have to regroup as they'll head back and go back to work and maybe reassess the squad and the needs and the player personnel and trying to upgrade their squad as well. And Coach, that's got to be difficult when you play a team twice, you lose back-to-back games, and now you've been outscored by. You've scored 1 goal in the season and you've given up 18. I mean, there's pressure in the front office to turn this thing around and turn it around quickly.
Absolutely. I think the coach is probably looking over his shoulder, seeing, hopefully he keeps his job for the rest of the year. But, hopefully he can get some more people to come out, try out for the team, and try and make this team a little bit better. I know Utah has a good soccer background, especially with BYU women's soccer. Hopefully they can snag a couple players from that program.
So, FC Arizona waiting for Franson to fire one off, and FC Arizona giving chase, trying to control the ball back on the offensive zone. And we've got a whistle, bodies banging, and this one will go, looks like, in favor of Congo. Very well played, well executed game by the referees tonight. Haven't seen any dirty play whatsoever. Very clean game. It's just been a very one-sided affair, and that bodes to the athleticism and skill level of FC Arizona. And we'll have the opportunity to talk to Coach Koleski and a couple of the players afterwards about this one. And the home team has definitely delivered on a night in Mesa on the East Valley. And we appreciate you dialing us in from wherever you are right here on WTSM TV as FC Arizona once again on the offensive end making some noise. Good work putting the pressure by Tatiana Lizarraga, who goes from Tucson, Arizona to playing at Long Island University. That pretty much shots on target. And in case your glasses weren't on, it should have read 12 FC Arizona and 0 for Congo. So Congo, they've all played soccer in their time. They've read about scoring opportunities. They've been part of scoring opportunities at some point in their athletic careers, but unfortunately in this one tonight, they haven't had any really good scoring opportunities.
Apart from the PK that they got, that she mishit, they could have had their second goal for the season, but unfortunately was a poor taken PK.
Yeah, that was Tori Washington on that PK early opportunity against Catherine Corlett, and that one, and you kind of talked about it, Coach. She just looked like maybe just too into the moment. The nerves weren't settled. Didn't get a good look. Just knocked it way over the net.
Or like you said earlier, it could be the heat affecting the kids from Utah right now. It's probably 80 degrees, 20, 30 degrees difference in temperature down here.
But the bottom line, you got to play the game where you play it. And if there is a advantage of the weather, no question, AFC Arizona has made the most of it as Franson will run that one down. But between these two teams now in two matchups, FC Arizona has outscored Congo 10-0. So it's more not just about the weather, it's about the skill and the personnel as well. And FC Arizona just taking care of their schedule. And next week, of course, then they'll get a true test of where they are, taking on Santa Clarita, the defending champs of the league and a two-time champion as well. And FC Arizona getting an opportunity to get some different personnel some work. Good hustling play. Once again, it's Tatiana Lizarraga going from Tucson, Arizona to play her college soccer at Long Island University. Now, if I'm thinking Long Island University, I'm thinking New York. And look, I'm from New York originally, so I spent some tough winters there. As a kid, it's okay. You're playing in snow, you're oblivious. But can you imagine, Coach, your whole life, you've grown up in paradise, and all of a sudden, and there's another shot on goal, and that one is ripped high and wide, and that's a beauty. Once again, a blistering shot by Brianna Hatch who played her college ball at Utah Valley, also from Mesa. But getting back to Lizarraga, you've grown up your whole life in Tucson, Arizona. Weather's beautiful, and then you get the shock to the system going to Long Island.
Yeah, absolutely. Hot sun to freezing cold. Same for me. I grew up in Jamaica and had to go to the University of Rhode Island, and that was a shock for me. So I can imagine her pain.
So, Coach, at what point in your Rhode Island time did you say, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into?
Definitely early October, when the weather changed, the leaves started changing. Not used to it at all, and I was just talk about punched in the face.
And how many cold, windy, 15-degree days did you have to go through?
Unbelievable. I can't even count. My brain probably still frozen from all those times there.
So once again, FC Arizona from that left side, working it, putting some pressure on as Congo Now it's on the back end of FC Arizona doing a good job. There is Haley Matthews, who played some college soccer at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University right up the I-17. So you're getting kids from everywhere on this squad, all over the country. And that's the beauty about Tara Koleski. She's finding good talent, and that is part of being a good coach as well, Coach. You got to be able to find the talent. You got to scour the nation and bring people in that can fit your system, and she's going out there and doing just that.
Yeah, with Tara, she has a lot of connections with the coaches around the league and in the soccer world, and she's reached out and she's got some quality players, and you can see the effort on the pitch is being represented well too.
No question, she's got talent up and down the field. Second unit showing a lot of spark, making some noise in this second frame. And the home team providing plenty of thrills on a Saturday night in the East Valley with a 6-0 lead, getting goals from Katrina Weatherall, Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart. Meter again for a 4-0 lead. Molly Baker and Krista Zalich. And that is where we are. Dominating first frame. And Congo, once again, not any really quality shots on goal. So it's been a one-sided affair by the home team in blue. And now they're just working on their system, and they're working on some crisp cross-field passing and trying to set up their offense and get that second unit some opportunities to build their confidence. And, Coach, I guess this is what it's really about for the second teamers right now, is to build some confidence in their game and to build some chemistry along with some structure in the second unit.
Absolutely, and with the back line staying the same, I think there's about 4 or 5 changes for the front line and the midfield. It's just get these girls, not playing against themselves and training as much and getting different opponents and learning from this game and put it in their back pocket for next week.
And once again, Tatiana Lezaraga, she's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
She is knocking on the door. She fires a laser that sails high over the crossbar, but no question, she's showing that she wants to score in this one and wants to score bad, and she's come close on a couple of occasions. So FC Arizona, second unit's in, but they are just as hungry and they are working just as hard as the first unit. Giving chase, Brianna Hatch. That defensive unit by FC Arizona. Good work by Lizarraga getting the ball back. Now on that back end, working the ball up the field. Good effort by FC Arizona. Jenny Merrill, we've talked a lot about her. Hard-working player. Congo showing some fight in their game. Gotta like to see that. Ryan Shepard played some soccer at the College of the Canyons in the California area. So FC Arizona, and shot on goal, and that one is denied. So Lizarraga yet again. And Franson coming up big between the pipes. So Lizarraga has had some good opportunities in this second half, and she is so close of getting her name in the box score this evening. Franson with the diving save, denying Lizarraga point blank, and now it's a corner kick opportunity for FC Arizona. It's coming high and wide from that corner. Good boot in. Giving chase, FC Arizona refusing to give up the leather. The boot across. Oh, and that's a header opportunity once again. Was that Jenny Merrill? Was that Lizarraga?
Merrill.
Jenny Merrill. To give up the leather. The boot across. Standing tall and proud, bringing her 150% energy on everything she does on the field. Congo looked like there might have been an opportunity. FC Arizona misplayed the ball, but they don't. FC Arizona so smooth in that back end. Just smooth. And now a punch up the field. Bodies tangle. Giving chase. Ball's taken away. Congo working that right side. Now taken back away by Daywood. Daywood dumps it over the middle. And now we got a player on the field, and that is Dinah Daywood. Daywood, the Chicago State University product, gets helped up by the Congo player. Like to see the great sportsmanship on both sides. And you hate to see any kind of injuries at this point. And no one, as of now, is coming up with any injuries whatsoever, as some shoelaces were tied. As now you got a free kick opportunity. And maybe FC Arizona adds some second half magic by Lizarraga, who's been so close so many times. But it's not going to be the fake, the bake. Lizarraga lets it fly and shoots another laser over the goalpost. So, Coach, walk us through that little bit of little eye candy by FC Arizona there.
Just some stuff they probably worked on the training ground, creating some misdirection for the keepers or for the defense. But unfortunately, didn't hit the target. Maybe go back to the drawing board on that one.
So Lizarraga, she's had about, what, 3 or 4 or 5 shots on goal here in the last 5 minutes, Coach?
She has a license to shoot, so.
License to shoot, license to thrill. And she's coming close on the ladder. She's had a lot of opportunities. And Coach, if you're watching her from, as we are, do you think right now maybe just her energy level she wants it so bad that she just got a little bit too much energy going on the kicks?
Yeah, you can see that. She had a couple shots, and so she's like, all right, I'm going to hit the target. I don't think she's had to hit the target yet, but she's going to keep trying, and if you don't try, you won't succeed, right?
Yeah. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? And she just keeps firing away, and that's a good thing. Lizarraga's got some skill. Now they're working that left side. And Congo trying to take it away on the back end. Ball dumped back up the field. Merrill right in the middle. Try to dump it off. A little miscommunication. Now a Congo player on the turf. Plays on. FC Arizona working that right side. Merrill in the middle. Merrill, she'll fire one, and right to Franson. So Merrill didn't get a lot on that one, but she had an opportunity, a good square look, and Franson takes the one hopper, gloves it with some care, and keeps the score at 6-0. And you got to give some props to Tegan Franson, the goaltender for Congo, who has been under duress all night long, and she stayed in there. That second half, she's battled and keeping her team playing for her name. Now another shot opportunity, and this one is good! Bangs it home! That is Arissa Mart. Arissa Mart bangs it home from the right side, and the lead is now 7-0. A little inside and the back step, and bangs it home on the right side, and great setup by FC Arizona and Mart. Point blank look, Coach.
Absolutely. She knew what she wanted to do before she got the ball. Fake left and made a hard cut, and just went to the far post. Great finish.
Great work by FC Arizona. So the highlights continue in this second frame. Now, once again, at this point, I'm rooting for Tatiana Lizarraga. She's had about 100 shots in the second half and has played so well and has just come up short on so many opportunities. She'll get probably another one here shortly, but just a great team effort as the second unit coming in and showing exactly what Coach Koleski has wanted to see, effort and heart. And you couldn't ask anything more from that second unit than coming in and providing that energy and spark. Because, look, with the starters on the bench, they want to see that second team succeed. They want to see that same effort. They don't want to see any drop-off whatsoever.
Not at all. And that's what you said when you have a good squad, the bench comes on, pushing the first-team players. And, you know, when the first-team players see that there's quality on the bench, you know, they take their job a lot more serious.
This is a squad that from top to bottom pushes each other. Skill level is high. Another opportunity, Mart. And this one almost knocked in by Congo. And it's been that kind of night for Congo. Look, they just want to forget about this one. If this was a nightmare, this would be like Groundhog Day, one we live over and over again, that it's just been tormenting them. And that's just indicative of their evening with a shot they almost put in on their back end. So a corner kick opportunity. Congo knocks it away. About another 17 minutes left in this one. Opportunity for FC Arizona as Franson tracks it down. And the Congo goaltender, Keegan Franson, has been under duress all evening. And once again, shots on target, Coach. That says it all. FC Arizona 14, Congo 0. And when you have that kind of disparity, well, you have a 7-0 lead. Jenny Merrill out in front. Merrill dumps it back off, and that shot is high and over the crossbar. A good look. And it sailed high, and a good effort by Adriana Orozco. Orozco played her high school ball at Verado, went to Arizona State. She's so glad to be back home in front of the home crowd and playing some soccer in an area where she grew up. We talked about Legacy Park. When she was at Arizona State, this complex wasn't around, Coach, and now she is, and she's part of history taking place in this matchup. And, Coach, for a historical perspective, when this team ices this one and they look back at this one, they've made history here tonight, playing the first ever home game in a brand new league. What do you think it's going to mean to them to be part of this?
Well, always the first one is always very special, you know, and you'll go back and, you know, remember this moment, have, you know, your first home game winning, you know, right now it's 7-0, but putting on a quality display in front of the fans and your home crowd here, it's pretty special for them, and I know they're going to cherish it forever.
So we got a break in the action, a 7-0 FC Arizona lead, and FC Arizona closing in on going to 2-0 in this young season, and all the hard work by Tara Koleski a month and a half in. And Coach, a lot of people don't realize it's to build a soccer program from scratch. It's no easy task. And can you talk about what Tara's had to do, I should say, to build this program to get it to where it is?
Well, unfortunately, on the girls' side of our club, it's not that big as our boys' side. So one goal for Tara is try to expand the group level and have those girls, you know, progress from the U8 to all the way to U19s, and then hopefully, you know, they go off to college and then they come back and they can play for the UWS league and represent, you know, FC Arizona. So the plan is there, and hopefully we can continue adding more girls to our program and give them this opportunity to shine light in this light.
Yeah, Arissa Mart with the goal right there, and you can see some of the play from the second half, some physical play on the other side of the field, and FC Arizona with their second unit coming in and providing a spark as well. And there's Arissa Mart. We talked about the play that almost got bagged in, by FC Arizona off the Congo defender, and then shot goes high by FC Arizona. So they've brought that energy. That second unit has brought the energy and effort, and now it's Congo regrouping after a timeout, and about 10 minutes plus left to kill in this one as FC Arizona going back out on the field. And we appreciate you dialing us up on WTSM TV, where this is our first telecast of FC Arizona, the ladies in their first home game of the season. And of course, next week a big one as Santa Clarita comes to town, and they are the defending league champions, a two-time league champion, and they're going to come here with skill and will. And that will be a big test for the ladies next week. And 7-7 and 7-9 will have the broadcast of those games right here on WTSM TV. So if you can't make it out to Lerner and Rose Stadium in the heart of Mesa, and you should, because it's just a great place to go see a game and go see the brand new complex. It's beautiful. The powers that be did a nice job of putting this complex together, and it's good to come out and support women's soccer, especially Coach Koleski and her team. It's put a really dynamic team together with speed, skill, great coached, and a team that's going to make some noise in this league. Ball in favor of Congo, and that's a rarity in this one where they get a call, and FC Arizona just takes the ball right back. We're about 10 minutes left in this one. FC Arizona trying to ride this one out, stay aggressive. And Coach, I guess there's also a fine line with this. You want to see your team remain aggressive, but along the way not get hurt in the process as well.
Absolutely.
How do you tote that line?
Well, just be smart in your challenges and be aware of your surroundings, especially, if you see a 50-50 ball and you look at the score line, you're like, okay, I'm not going to give my all in that, or I kind of take an easy way out and just not get hurt and just, try and get on to practice next week and prepare for the game next weekend.
So, Coach, we're closing in. We got about 10 minutes left. Who has impressed you most? Once again, there it is.
Finally got it.
Lizarraga, Tatiana Lizarraga on the great pass across. T-Money. She's banging on that door the whole second half. And she finally gets the opportunity. And a great pass on the left end. Can't say enough by Krista Zalic on the pass. And Zalic sets up Lizarraga, and that was a great little give and go, and Lizarraga bangs it home.
Absolutely. Beautiful combination play. She checked, laid off, and went back and crashed in their post for a nice, easy slot.
So Lizarraga, we knew her time would come. So many good looks in that second frame, and she gets it to go from point blank, and Zalic sets her up so nicely. And FC Arizona still looking for more. Working that ball as Merrill gets bumped from behind, and she wanted the call, doesn't get it. And if anything, you'd like to see a little fight by Congo there. And, the score's not in their favor. Nothing has been in their favor tonight, but they showed a little fight on that play. Trying to work FC Arizona in some shape or form. So right at midfield, FC Arizona getting the ball back across in Congo territory. Another opportunity. FC Arizona shot on goal. Franson's there. Put back. Almost an opportunity. And Adriana Orozco almost had the second chance look, but Franson scooped it up. And what an effort by Adriana Orozco. Basically outran the defensive unit for Congo. But Franson came up big with the save. Another shot from the right side. Another good look. Orozco, Franson dead on, and Franson had to run and chase it down. Great work by the WTSM camera crew out there tonight, doing a fantastic job bringing all the replays and bringing all the action from Lerner and Rose Stadium. The Legacy Sports Park, the brand new facility out here in the East Valley off the I-24. You name it, you've got it out here. All we need is a couple roller coasters and a Slurpee machine and we're set.
I forgot to mention there's pickleball here too.
Got pickleball as well. So for all you pickleballers, and look, you don't have to be 85 to be a pickleballer. There's people that are playing pickleball at 40 and 30. I mean, it's the new wave sport, right, Coach?
Yeah, well, Larry Fitzgerald retired to play a lot of pickleball now.
Yeah, well, there you go. You go from all-pro wide receiver, first ballot Hall of Famer, to pickleball star. So, you know, anyone can pick it up and be a pickleball wonder. So on that back end, Tegan Franson, and if there's a Purple Heart Award tonight, Coach, and there's not in soccer, but if there was one, for me it goes to Tegan Franson, the goaltender for Congo, as she's been under duress all night and stood in there. What else can you do, right?
She's had a better second half. She's made 4 really good saves in the second half. So she's put the first half behind her and came out and did a lot better in the second half.
So, Coach, if we're going to get about 6 minutes left in this one, if we're going to talk about a player of the game, and look, there's so many we can name. I mean, look, there's I mean, an unsung hero for me in this game is Shayla McCarty, who
Yes.
I thought was dominating in that first half. I thought she was excellent. I mean, her speed alone just wore down that Congo defensive unit that allowed some of her teammates to get involved. She's my unsung hero. But if you had to put the gold star performance on the night, who do you give it to?
It's a toss-up between Baker and McCarty for me. The first, the two forwards at the beginning of the game, like you said, just dominated the back line and, created havoc and got a lot of chances and, finished the chances when they had and has put them on the back foot the whole game and set the tone for the 90 minutes.
Yeah, they did. Baker and McCarty. McCarty was just a laser, and they got some bodies tangled up there, and that's call will go against FC Arizona. But no question, the forward positions tonight for FC Arizona, speed and skill and just overwhelming Congo in the first half as we see the replay of bodies getting tangled up. And last I checked, you can't hook up arms, right? unless we're slow dancing, and that's the only opportunity will be at there. So closing in, about less than 4 minutes left in this one as Jenny Merrill boots it down, and Franson will there and scoop it up. And Franson fires it up the field, and Congo just trying to work the rest of this second half and then think about packing up and getting back to Ogden and sleeping this one off and trying to find some positives in this one. And now another opportunity for FC Arizona. Pass across. This one fired, and Lizarraga, her second goal tonight. Man, Lizarraga could have had a hat trick in his second half, Coach.
Definitely.
She has had a lot of good looks, but you know what I love about her? She is a burst of energy off that second wave. I mean, she brings the same kind of energy and speed that McCarty does on that first unit. So, I mean, the fact that Coach Koleski has that kind of firepower at her disposal, face it, Lizarraga is kind of a player that could probably start on multiple teams in this league.
Yeah, David and Lizarraga came on and filled the roles well for the first two forwards in the first half. So nothing has taken a back seat at all in the second half. They came with the energy and the fire and brought it too.
Yeah. So Lizarraga has had a fantastic second half for FC Arizona, scoring, as well as Arissa Mart, who I had an opportunity to talk to before the game. And look, all the ladies were so fired up just to be at the field tonight. There was a sense of adrenaline. And, Coach, along the way of them being together the last month and a half, they're building a camaraderie. In this case, they feel like they've gotten really close, and it's like a sisterhood among the group, that they're building a good family environment, and that bodes well for the rest of the season.
I think it goes both for men and women. It was something that we kind of strived on to build this a family-oriented club soccer team here, and with the staff that both sides, I think they've done a good job of doing that, of bringing teamwork, partnership, and working hard for each other. So credit to Jamie Langerman for recruiting this staff, and hopefully we're making him proud and FC Arizona proud.
Now, Coach, if there's youngsters out there that want to be part of FC Arizona and they're watching right now, how can they get involved and be part of the younger club circuits and be part of the next wave of soccer for this great program?
So last month we had our youth, the club tryouts for our youth teams, and we had a great turnout for both the boys and girls teams. So just continue watching FC Arizona whenever they can. Watch us online, on Twitter, Facebook. There's always posts about tryouts and how you can connect with either age group you are, whether a boy or girl.
And as far as a website, Coach, they can dial into that they can look up, and you can fire that off if you like.
It's at fcarizona.com, and you have all the information for youth soccer, for the women's, and for the men's, whichever program you wish to join.
And that can't be an easier website. Just follow the letters.
Yeah.
fcarizona.com.
Correct.
Boom. Simple. And how about Congo trying to make some noise on that back end? It was almost fitting that they had an opportunity late in this one to maybe get a shot on goal, but FC Arizona said no mas, and this one is slowly winding down, seconds ticking off, and this one about to be in the books as the referees will blow this one dead any second. And we have some extra time left, as how about some work between the pipes by Catherine Corlett, chasing that one down, and we're into some extra time at Lerner and Rose Stadium between these two division rivals. FC Arizona coming off an impressive first win over the Congo Soccer Club, and they followed that up with a delightful encore, a dominating one in front of the home crowd at Lerner and Rose Stadium. You name it. Dynamic goals, shots, lasers, great team soccer, great execution, just overwhelming this squad from Ogden, Utah. FC Arizona will improve to 2-0 on the year. And Coach Tara Koleski and her team will go back to work as Santa Clarita, the defending champs, come to town, and that's going to be a good matchup. And FC Arizona will find out what they're all about. As the games, of course, when you win, they get bigger and better, because each one is a stepping stone to finding out what you're made of. And for Congo, they'll go back to the drawing board with a lot of work to be done. And you got to love the effort by the FC Arizona second unit coming in, providing the energy and effort. And once again, continuing to attack. Possible breakaway opportunity. Beautiful move, and the shot is in. And that's our girl, Lizarraga. Yes, Tatiana bangs it home. Her second of the night. And Tatiana Lizarraga, who can easily have 5 goals in this game, she gets goal number 2.
I think she heard us talking about player of the game, and she's like, yeah, I got to put my straw in the hat.
Lizarraga with a nice move and knocks it in. So Tatiana Lizarraga said, look, I'm not done yet. Just because this one's winding down doesn't mean I'm finished. And how about that, Coach? Lizarraga gets it done right before the buzzer goes off. So needs to say, an impressive win by FC Arizona, winning 9-0. Coach, your thoughts on an impressive performance all the way around?
From front to back, can't complain about anything today. Perfect tactics from the first half, attacking this right side for Congo, and then going out and delivering all these goals in front of these friends for the home opener.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us on the telecast. Look, best of luck to the men's teams. Please feel free to come back and join us on any of the live telecasts. We're going to take a short time out here on WTSMTV. We're going to talk to Coach Koleski and a couple players. Don't go anywhere. FC Arizona wins in dominating fashion, 9-0. More from Lerner Roof Stadium coming up in just a bit.
My name is Leanne Leonard, and I'm the Executive Director of the Agua Fria Food and Clothing Bank. The mission of the Agua Fria Food and Clothing Bank as a faith-based nonprofit organization is to serve families and individuals in the Southwest Valley who are hungry, in need, and facing crisis. AFFCB has a heart for collaboration. Our annual events that we do each year are partnerships between local churches, businesses, and community members. We love to see how we can expand our reach by partnering with those businesses and churches in the area who have the same heart for missions that we do. The Agua Fria Food and Clothing Bank would not exist without our amazing volunteers and donors. We're so grateful and appreciative to the many people over the last 23 years who have supported through their service of time or their donations, whether monetary or in kind. We have about 50 volunteers a week that come through, and they are the reason that we're able to keep our doors open. If you're interested in finding out more about how you can become a part of the Agua Fria Food and Clothing Bank, I would encourage you to think about donating your time through volunteering, whether that's at our weekly programs or one of our annual events, or through donation. Both monetary and in-kind donations are welcome and accepted from all over the state of Arizona.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love.
our neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Hi, this is Doug with AC Doctors, and this is another testimonial of one of our satisfied customers.
So I'm a doctor kind of by profession myself, so I understand the importance of expertise and going to the right professional for the right service. AC Doctors exceeded my expectations really just in their service. The technician showed me on his phone how things should work, showed me how things were not working well on my particular unit, and showed the corrections that he would make. They were able to keep my air conditioner unit running smoothly, and I know that here in Arizona that's really important. And so I would want my neighbors and friends to get similar service and similar running air conditioners smoothly and coolly, and AC Doctors can provide that for them. I trust AC Doctors, and so should you.
We want you to find out for yourselves. Give us a call or find us on our website at theacdoctors.com.
Well, welcome back to Lerner Rose Stadium. Obviously a great night for FC Arizona, winning 9-0 over the Congo Soccer Club here with Coach Tara Koleski. And Coach, we talked this week, you wanted to see your team be aggressive, athletic, determined. Wow, an overwhelming performance, a great effort by your squad.
Yeah, I'm so proud of them. Like I said before, we have a lot of attacking players, and obviously the score reflects that. But we had a lot of talent, and we were able to mix everybody in today. So we went through our whole 18, including our backup goalkeeper, and everyone played great. I couldn't be happier.
And you talk about your waves of offensive players: Meter, Witherall, Baker, Stewart. I mean, just an overwhelming offensive performance by your forwards and your midfielders. And Coach, when you talked about being aggressive, it's one thing for saying you're going to do it. It's another thing than going out and showing it, and they showed it from the opening kick.
Yeah, we really focus on being organized defensively, but we also focus on those 1v1 matchups. And so they were successful today in doing that. And we talk about digging the ball out so we can go again at goal and get those opportunities. So they did a great job.
And second half, Coach, you made some substitutions. And what was impressive, there was no drop-off in energy or in effort. And my heart hurt for Tatiana Lizarraga because she played such a great second half. I think she was so amped up on energy, but finally she had a couple go through. But how great was that to see, Coach, that second unit just bringing the fire, bringing the energy, and bringing the desire?
Yeah, it goes to our strength, which is we have numbers on this team and we have a lot of talent. And so when we do make a sub, we're not sacrificing a lot. And so we have depth on the bench. They have been prepared from top colleges and international experiences. And when we start playing the best of the best teams in this league, we're definitely prepped.
No question. You got players pushing each other, and that's what it's all about, bringing in the best in competition in each and every player. So now we have to look ahead, Coach, because we got the first two out of the way. Now next week it's a heavyweight. You got the defending champs, Santa Clarita, the Blue Heat coming in, defending champs from last year, two-time champion in this league. What can we expect from that matchup?
Well, we're still going to be attacking. We definitely play a system that allows us to do that, but we have to sharpen up some things this week. We are going to be tested for sure. So we will go back to the drawing board this week, and now we know what we have. We've seen everyone, including the depth in our roster, so we'll be planning this week.
And no question, 2-0 sounds pretty good at this point, right, Coach?
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
There you go. Tara Koleski. We'll have more from Lerner Rose Stadium right here on WTSMTV. Welcome back to Lerner and Rose Stadium here with Molly Baker. Molly scored in the first half, and Molly, what can you say? Simply a dominating performance by FC Arizona, overwhelming the Congo Soccer Club 9-0. All this week, when I came out and talked to some of you, your teammates in practice, you talked about coming fast, coming out with an attitude, and you guys showed that tonight.
Yeah, we definitely knew what to expect from them from a couple weeks ago when we played them in Utah, so we knew that we wanted to come out hard and fast, and we have a really good group here. We just wanted to stay cohesive. The first 10-15 were a little bit frantic, but I think as soon as we caught our feet and got that first one in, it just kind of was like a rapid fire after that.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes or so was scoreless, and then finally it was like a wave, and all of a sudden Congo was overwhelmed. And how exciting was that? Because you guys got into such an offensive rhythm that it seemed like, wow, like the net became like 10 yards even longer, and it seemed like the fun began to get even better.
Yeah, it's always really fun when you can connect with your teammates and then finish that off with a goal. I think it was really important for us to build confidence. We have some really good opponents coming up, and I think it's really important that, you know, we continue to dominate and continue to build the belief in each other. Believing
and building that belief is such a huge thing. So next week you have Santa Clarita coming in, defending champions in this league, a two-time champion. What's the mindset going into this week? Obviously enjoy this one, but more work to be had.
Yeah, I think that we're definitely the underdogs coming in as their reputation precedes them, but I think it's really important that we stay cohesive as a group. Cohesiveness is really important in these summer teams. You know, we're all kind of kids that have played everywhere and are coming from everywhere, but as long as we stay together and we work as a team, that's when we thrive the most.
And Molly, before I let you go, what's it been like? I mean, you guys have been together about a month and a half, but it seems like everyone gets along really well. There's good chemistry, a good flow, a good rhythm to this team.
Yeah, I think that's something that we really have to credit Tara to. She's created such a welcoming environment for all of us to come in. A lot of us came in at different times, and you know, it's really hard to break a team down from 45 training girls to 18, and she's done a really good job of including all of us in that, and you know, making a competitive environment day in and day out. And I think it's credit to her that we're cohesive.
And Molly Baker, part of that cohesiveness. She scores a goal in that first half as FC Arizona, the home opener, and they do it in an impressive fashion, winning 9-0. We'll have more from Lerner and Rose Stadium coming up right here on WTSM TV. Welcome back to Lerner and Rose Stadium. FC Arizona, a dominating win, 9-0 over the Congo Soccer Club here with Katrina Weatherall. And Katrina, walk me through the first 20 minutes. It just seemed like it was a matter of time before the floodgates opened up. And then when you scored, it was early, it was often, and it just seemed like everyone got involved.
Yeah, it was just kind of us finding our feet, kind of getting used to the grass surfaces. That's different because we practice on turf. So getting used to the grass and kind of finding our feet and getting used to playing with each other because it's been a week.
So let's talk about your goal. Walk us through the play, and obviously anytime you score on a night, day, any part of the day, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, it was a great through ball in, and then once you're in, it's speeding the keeper, so it was a good one.
Excellent, excellent. So you beat Congo a couple times, and what was this like tonight? Because you made history tonight. The first home game, playing in this stadium in a brand new league and setting the tone for this squad to do even bigger and better things.
Yeah, I think it was a great atmosphere. I think this was a good, like, building off from Utah and then coming home. I think it was a good stepping stone, and I think there's more to come.
A month and a half in, Tara's built a really good quality team. I mean, you got speed, you got athleticism, you got skill, and she's done all this in about a month and a half, and it seems like there's a good chemistry on this team already. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think it's just us, like, at practice, having fun with each other, taking times that we don't need to take seriously, but it's us, like, we're just connecting, having fun off the field with each other, and creating relationships.
How nice was it to see that second unit? Look, the first half you guys were done, you had a chance to take a breather, but to watch that second unit come in, provide the same kind of energy and effort and really show their skill set as well. I mean, Tatiana Lizarraga scores a couple goals. It looked like she might have had 5 in that second half, right? She ended up with a couple, but how nice was it to see that second unit provide some thrills as well?
Oh, it's always nice to see everyone get in the game, everyone do what they're supposed to be doing, and like everyone gets time. Because I think we have a lot of talent on this team, so it's competing every day for a spot.
And that talent's going to be tested next week as the big one comes to town. Santa Clarita, defending league champions, a 2-time league champion in this league. Your thoughts on that matchup, and obviously some work to be done leading up.
I think it's going to be a fun, great match. I think it's going to really test us and push us to different limits, but I think it's going to be a really good matchup between both of us.
No question. Katrina Weatherall, she scores a goal in a dominating first half by FC Arizona as they roll not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Let's take it. A 9-0 final. We'll have more from Lerner and Rose Stadium coming up in just a bit. Thank you.
Thank you.
So FC Arizona in their season home opener, making history with a dominating win over the Congo Soccer Club by the count of 9-0. Tara Koleski and her squad dominate as so many people get involved in the scoring column. Katrina Weatherall, Caitlin Meter, Isabella Stewart, Meter again, Molly Baker, Christy Zalich, Arissa Mart, and Tatiana Lizarraga scores a couple goals as the home team, FC Arizona, wins 9-0. They improved to 2-0. Next week, a big one as they take on league champions Santa Clarita. And that is going to be a huge matchup. Obviously, the ladies with some work to do as they refocus their energy and effort because they know when Santa Clarita comes to town, they'll be facing a squad with speed, skill, and talent and the will and desire to win in any location. We appreciate you dialing us up for FC Arizona right here on WTSM TV. For Jeff Ware, Chris Ware, and our entire staff here at WTSM TV, I'm Joe Pequeno. Thanks for dialing us in. Take care and have a great night.